What is up, Twitch and YouTube? We are back with day 4 of learning 1,000 Hanzi in 10 days. It's exhausting, but I'm trying to wake up earlier and earlier so that at least when this is done, it's lunchtime. I got a whole evening, afternoon left to have some fun. But this is fun too. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Got loads of reviews. Not actually loads, 60, 70. So we've done 3 days, that's sort of 20, 30 a day. That's pretty good, I think. Anyway, let's go. Let me get the Twitch chat up as well, just in case. Okay, this is one of the ones in Japanese was like focus. In Chinese, it's to be frugal. So when you have eyes for few things, you can be frugal. Nice. Tree. Daybreak. Daybreak. Sunrise. Dawn. It just investigates the tree which only grows at daybreak. Well, lots of new ones yesterday. Water. Investigate. The scientist investigates the tree that grows at water. Investigate water. Investigate the sediment at the bottom of your water. Investigate the sediment at the bottom of your water. Well, we kind of got lucky with the order those showed up in. A plum tree. Little plums that look like children. Little plum child falls from the tree. A flower in right hand. Something about a little girl holding flowers in her right hand. Oh, I hate that one. As if that girl is holding flowers in her right hand. Maybe I can change that a little bit. I hate that one. Let's just call it if. If you hold flowers in your right hand, you will get younger. This just joins, it means younger in Japanese, but I really doubt I'm going to start with that if. If you hold flowers in your right hand, you'll get younger, but let's see. Now, tree, table. He spends all day carving a table from a tree when he should have used his wand. He spends all day carving a table from a tree when he should have used his wand. Flower that grows early is grass. Grass grows in earlier than flowers. Peach. Peach tree. Bits of a peach tree look like turtles. Bits of a peach. Yeah. This is imitation. All the wooden furniture at the graveyard is imitation. Important. I've got this one as graveyard, but I can't remember if that's an actual meaning of it. Grass. Nobody cuts the grass at the graveyard. On seedlings, take aim and throw your seedlings into the field. Close one eye. How about that? Let's do that. Close one eye. Take aim and throw silent. The black dog silently watches you, something like that. Black dog waits silently to kill. Unusual, understandably, remarkable. Yeah. Chihuahua's one human leg is remarkable, but understandably not as fast as other chihuahuas. This one is a little dog crying. Stinking Saint Bernard. People resent their boss because they put them under pressure. What's ground do? People detest everything about their boss, including the ground they walk on, for putting so much pressure on them. Water beginning. Rinse yourself before. Wash yourself before you get in. Water. A cow has a revelation that it can drink a vast amount of water. This is a meeting. Show up at the meeting, rain or shine. Don't forget your umbrella. I can't remember what the rest was, but they can draw it. They will yell at their mouths and grow devil horns. Jade. Lord. Swift. Oops. I should call that Swift. Swift. Each person in the house is a guest. Each tree has a unique pattern. Water each. Desert. LA. Each drop of water in LA is savoured as the city lacks a convenient water source. The tallest. What is that? Crown. Superfluous. Shiny. Look at those tall human legs and a shiny crown. Okay, tall wasn't there. Look at those tall human legs and a shiny crown. Bite or sting. A bug bites your nail with its mouth. Peel. Illuminate. Summon the sun's fire to illuminate a home. Level, even, equal. So ground. Nighttime. So when we light candles in our house. What was that? Beginning. House. Finish? No. Finish? Building a house, start at the bottom, then finish by sticking a roof on top. Black. Fortune teller can predict the black spot or something is going to happen. Fortune teller can spot blackness in anyone's soul. Dim-witted idiot sits on top of a tree with his mouth open. Mouth, poison ivy, makes you cry like a baby. Many. Say a phrase many times, and then that's enough to learn it. Woman, tree. In this case of the X-Files, a tree grows up in a house, squashing a woman against the roof. Fire, Yao, roast or fever. Yao likes his food so hot that it gives him a fever. Finish or final stage. Water, middle, rinse the middle of your body, which your middle with water drops. Water extremity is foam. Final stage of water falling in a pot is bubbly foam. What is this? I am acceptant of it, I'm tolerant, something like that. Keep my mind wide open and tolerant when I see the grass in my house. It's like a desert graveyard. Desert graveyard lacks water. Before. What is this? There is a cliff. There is a dog. What's this? Pressure. Why is there a dog there? Cliff. The dog resents somebody for putting him under pressure. Oh yeah. The dog fell down a cliff, detested the person who pushed him. He saw the sun and the moon pass by but didn't expect a rescue. Let's call that hard. Mouths meet and fit together. Mouth with lips fit together and they laugh. No. Mouth with lips fit together over and over laughing. Let's do that one again. White is a holy king, emperor. Hole. Gold, nail. Is it just a nail? Nail is a metal spike. A lunatic on the road. A lunatic strolls down the middle of the road. Roadway? No. Guidance. Glue GPS to your car for guidance. Front. Dagger. There's a sheer one dagger in front of another. Car carry. Cars on the road come one after another. Cars on the road come one after another. Flower. Grass. Grass. One after the other. Flower. Lotus. Lotus flowers grow one after the other. This meeting of the butchers. The roads off. Meat consumption exceeded all expectations. Summer. Sweat drips from your brow down to your legs. Crown. Car. So army. British army cars are at the service of the crown. It's LA again, isn't it? In LA, flowers do best in fall. Tall children Tall children enjoy the parade. Water, superfluous. No, water. What's that? Crown, wind, superfluous. What is it? A profound invention could replace water, making it superfluous. What's this? Armies on the road. Roads carry the army. Tall children. Pills, fire. Tall children sitting around the fire eating pills and ripe roasted fruit. Meadowhead. Titian is safe ahead in the meadow. Moon dirt. Flesh dirt. Moon dirt. My belly's full of moon dirt. Belly is full of moon dirt. Spend all day making a banquet in the house. Water. Investigate the sediment at the bottom of your water. If you hold flowers in your right hand, you will get younger. LA doesn't have much water, remember. Each drop of water in LA is sacred. Tool, crown, and shiny legs. Mouth meets over and over again, laughing. Car on the road. Car on the road. Seems easy enough. Why can't I remember it? Cars on the road come one after another. I need to imagine like gridlock traffic there. Cars on the road come one after the other. Tall children sit around the fire, taking pills and eating ripe or roasted fruits. Tall children sit around the fire, eating ripe or roasted fruits. Water capital. Oh, this is a new one. Water capital. Whale. No, it's a fish. Water the capital. It's refreshing. Cold, cool. Okay. Water in the capital. It's cool. Scenery. A classic postcard, the sun rising over the capital. One after the other. Cars on the road come one after the other. Capital, understandably. Yes. The capital should stop engineering one-legged dogs at once. The capital should stop engineering one-legged dogs at once. Capital should stop engineering one-legged dogs at once. Capital should stop engineering one-legged dogs at once. Now I know this. Why do I know this? Doll. Why am I seeing this as like number of eggs or something? And it looks like such a face as well. Yeah. The lidded croc has the same circumference as my head. I'll use it as a helmet. The lidded croc has the same circumference as my head. I'll use it as a helmet. The lidded croc has the same circumference as my head. I'll use it as a helmet. Road circumference. Is that track? Week. No. road, travel 1 week to travel the circumference. A road only takes 1 week to travel the circumference of the Earth. A road only takes 1 week to travel the circumference of the Earth. A road only takes 1 week to travel the circumference of the Earth. A road only takes 1 week to travel the circumference of the Earth. Capital should stop engineering one-legged dogs at once. I'll just be right back. A bit of blue. 95 to go. What is that circumference? The lidded croc, it's the same circumference as my head. I'll wear it like a helmet. A road that travels the circumference of the Earth and takes 1 week to traverse. Gentleman? Soldier. Interesting. I mean, this in Japanese, this is used for samurai. I guess at the time they were the soldiers. It could be confusing, I guess. Strange. Okay, can be a handsome gentleman soldier, I guess. Soldier. The samurai mouths good luck before he attacks. 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 Buy. Something catches my eye. Buy it. Oh. Stew. This samurai doesn't buy things, he sells them. This samurai doesn't buy things, he sells them. The samurai doesn't buy things, he sells them. The samurai doesn't buy things, he sells them. The samurai doesn't buy things, he sells them. Soldier. Brush. Book. Oh yes, I've seen that. Okay. Practice writing kanji with your brush every day. Practice writing kanji with your brush every day. Practice writing kanji with your brush every day. Or practice writing kanji in your book with your brush every day. Practice writing kanji in your book with a brush every day. Practice writing kanji in your book with a brush every day. The samurai mouths to you good luck. Brush. At night break, all is quiet in the rice field. I practice drawing kanji. At night break, when all is quiet, I practice drawing kanji on the floor. At night break, when all is quiet, I practice drawing kanji on the floor. At night break, when all is quiet, I practice drawing on the floor. At night break, when all is quiet, I practice drawing kanji on the floor. Let's refer to that as night break then, I guess. The samurai doesn't buy things, he only sells them. Drawing sword. To cut, slash, or scratch. To plan, to plan, to plan, to plan. Doesn't really seem to be used much for cutting or scratching in these, but let's say I draw a realistic looking saber that scratches my hand. Draw such a realistic looking saber that it scratches my hand. I draw such a realistic looking saber that it scratches my hand. I draw such a realistic looking saber that it scratches my hand. I draw such a realistic looking saber that it scratches my hand. I draw such a realistic looking saber that it scratches my hand. I draw such a realistic looking saber that it scratches my hand. Book. Make sure you practice writing kanji in your book every day with a brush. Practice drawing kanji at night break in the dirt. Taskmaster, what's this craft? Aggression's the craft of any decent taskmaster. To attack is common work for any decent taskmaster. To attack is the craft of any decent taskmaster. To attack is the craft of any decent taskmaster. To attack is the craft of any decent taskmaster. To attack is the craft of any decent taskmaster. Money, if you fail, you can always pay a taskmaster to take over. If you fail, you can always pay a taskmaster to take over. If you fail, you can always pay a taskmaster to take over. If you fail, you can always pay a taskmaster to take over. draw such a realistic looking sword that it makes you old Taskmaster as a coincidence. Which kind of means the opposite. There's no coincidence that all great taskmasters are old, it's deliberate. There's no coincidence that all great taskmasters are old, it's deliberate. There's no coincidence that all great taskmasters are old, it's deliberate. I'm live streaming. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I could use a little break. It's no coincidence the great taskmasters are old, it's deliberate. 85 left, jeez, come on. Attacking is the craft of any good taskmaster. Taskmaster requests absolution. Yeah. Let's get a oh, I'm confused. Taskmaster requests rescue or sins. No. taskmaster requests rescue for his sins. No. The taskmaster requests rescue for his sins. No. Flowery phrases. What does he feel about flowery phrases? He hates them. Taskmaster hates flowery phrases. A bit. Yeah, flowery phrases leave the taskmaster in awe. Just do it again. Flowery phrases leave the taskmaster in awe. 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 Oops, mix them up at some point. Esteemed. A highly esteemed taskmaster has a spacious home to live out of. An esteemed taskmaster has a spacious home to live out of. An esteemed taskmaster has a spacious home to live out of. An esteemed taskmaster has a spacious home to live out of. An esteemed taskmaster has a spacious home to live out of. An esteemed taskmaster has a spacious home to live out of. Say. Oh God. Admonish. Police. It's about the same though. To alert, to warn, to police. To police or just police? The police, okay. Say flowery phrases, leaving the taskmaster in awe, so he calls the police panic. Say flowery phrases which leave the taskmaster in awe and panic, so he calls the police. Say flowery phrases to a taskmaster which leave him in awe, and he panics and calls the police. Say flowery phrases to the taskmaster which leaves him in awe, so he call the police. Say flowery phrases to the taskmaster which leaves him in such awe that he calls the police. Flowery phrases leave the taskmaster in awe. The esteemed taskmaster lives in a spacious home. Satan's evil plot plan. Let's keep the story actually. Satan's evil plan. You say flowery phrases to your taskmaster which causes him to panic and call the police. prison. The wild dog visits his cousin in prison and talks through the speaker. Say glue. Words glue. What is it? Insults? Is that real? Come down. Say the wrong thing, the government will chastise you. If you say the wrong thing, the government will chastise you, gluing your mouth shut. If you say the wrong thing, the government will chastise you, gluing your mouth shut. If you say the wrong thing, the government will chastise you, gluing your mouth shut. Say river. Instructions. Say instructions. Instructions are words that guide you, like the river guides your boat. Say tongue. Speak, language, talk. Say poem. Poem is a template of words. Language. Simplest word to say in any language is I. Say glue. The government. Say the wrong things, the government will chastise you and glue your mouth shut. Say sell. Advertisement. Marketing. Read. Yes, people will. Oh, it's not like that. What is it? Read the. Say the words. You can say read the words. I'm trying to sell you something. Say circumference, track, song, discussion, words on the road. Words on the road. Words on the road, read this, it's a road. Words on the road, don't read this, it's a road. Words on the road, don't read this, it's a road. Words on the road, don't read this, it's a road. Style. Each tribe. Arrows in a sentence style. Each tribe makes arrows in a sentence style. Read these words here, what I'm trying to say. Trying to sell you something. Speaking style. What is this? Oh. In a test, you are judged on your words and style. In a test, you're judged on your words and style. In a test, you are judged on words and style. Oh, bird. Words on the road. Don't read this, it's a road. Kiss the ground. Oh. Would you rather kiss the ground or a halberd? Would you rather kiss the ground or a halberd? Would you rather kiss the ground or a halberd? Would you rather kiss the ground or a halberd? Would you rather kiss the ground or a halberd? A test of what you say and your style of saying it. Halberd. Money. Halberd. Needle. Is this someone? Rob or burglar? Kind of like that. Burglar wants money so they can get needles. Yes, the burglar wants money so they can get needles in Fiesta. Burglar, it's money. Would you rather kiss the ground or the sharp halberd? Cars at the Fiesta laden. Is it dirt there? To carry, to load. is laden. The car is laden with 10 bags of dirt for the fiesta. Car is laden with 10 bags of dirt for the fiesta. The car is laden with 10 bags of dirt for the fiesta. The car is laden with 10 bags of dirt for the fiesta. The car is laden with 10 bags of dirt for the fiesta. The burglar wants money so they can buy needles and fiesta. Gold. Jeez. What's that? Gold. Dirt. Display. Fiesta. Right. King displays his favorite metal. His favorite magic party turning gold into just call it fiesta. The king displays his favorite magic trick at the party, turning, let's do dirt into gold and then into iron. Turning dirt into gold and then into iron. The king displays his favorite magic trick at the party. The king displays his favorite magic trick at the party. Turns dirt into gold and then into iron. The king displays his favorite magic trick at the party. The cart is laden with 10 bags of dirt. Festival. Flower parade is lush. The flower parade is lush with overgrown flowers. 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 Turn into. That's what we got already. That's lush, that is. Thank you, Zamcord. Welcome to the party. Only takes a single stroke of a dagger for a parade to turn into a bloodbath. It only takes a single stroke of a dagger for a parade to turn into a bloodbath. It only takes a single stroke of a dagger for a parade to turn into a bloodbath. It only takes a single stroke of a dagger for a parade to turn into a bloodbath. Gold. King's favorite trick to display is he turns dirt into gold and then into iron. Well, that one is so this sort of shape here is a dagger, like in katana. It's like a knife, like this. It's a katana. And then this bit around it is kind of without that stroke on the left is a party. And then with it, I just call it parade. So I've got like a dagger and a parade. So I don't know, it doesn't have to be violent, I guess. But the word I'm trying to remember is turn into. So it's like dagger turns into parade, or parade of daggers turns into something else. It just makes sense. So here we've got, now I can call that bit on the right just turn into, instead of trying to remember parade, dagger, dirt. So I think this one is a castle. So, you can imagine turning that dirt into a sandcastle or something like that on a beach. City. Well, this is Chinese, so they're all a little bit different, sadly. Oh, goodness, these, watch out. Okay. Dirt can be turned into a city. 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 So for each one, I'm just reading it out loud, writing it down 5 times, and then each time I review it, I'm writing it down again and trying to say the same story. Turn into a lorry on the M25. Well, the keywords here would be dirt, dagger, parade, and turn into. So there's no lorry there. And the M25 might make me think of a road as well. So now for this one, it's say, dagger, parade, turn into. So I would think of something like words turn into something, depending on what it is. So here you go, sincerity is when words turn into action, for example. Sincerity is when words turn into action. Sincerity is when words turn into action. Parade, woman, one, or ground, or floor, or something like that. Parade, one, woman. Violence or intimidation. I think this is what I had it as before. Power. And then these are my Japanese stories. I'm sort of using them. The parade of a single woman marching for power. Parade of a single woman marching. I use power. No, okay. Right. In Japanese, it was a castle instead of city, and I always thought of Viva la Vida, where it's got like the pillars of sand. So I always imagine like sand and dirt turning into a castle from that bit. But now it's a city, so that's a bit harder. Parade of a single woman marching for might. The parade of a single woman marching for might. The parade of a single woman marching for might. So dirt turns into a city. Dirt turns into a city. And then along the bottom, I can mark them as, really hard, I need to see it within a minute. Hard, I need to see it within 2 hours. Good, 4 hours. Easy, 8 days. And it sort of stacks them up. So if something's good today, and then easy tomorrow. Or if it's hard today and easy tomorrow, I'll see it in like one day. Sincerity is when words turn into action. Water. I used to have a lot of trouble with this one. Water, fire, parade, demolish, destroy. Cool. So this is a classic Lord of the Rings one for me. When the Ents release water to destroy the orcs, flaming holes. Flaming holes should be a parade, but I'm just thinking of that scene, where all the, I don't know, this bit where they move all the water and it floods all the orcs. There you go. That's it. That's the story right there. Beautiful. How could I forget it now? Easy. A single woman marching in a parade for might. What's this? Mouth. One mouth. Dwindle. One mouth. Taste the food for everybody. Salty. All, everyone, each. One mouth, taste the food. I like that because it does show up in. Why does it come up in salty though? Oh yeah, kind of is in salty. One mouth. Taste the food at the parade. At the parade, make sure it's too salty for everybody. One mouth tastes the food at the parade to see if it's too salty for everybody. One mouth tastes the food at the parade to see if it's too salty for everybody. One mouth tastes the food at the parade to see if it's too salty for everybody. One mouth tastes the food at the parade to see if it's too salty for everybody. Water. Water, one mouth, parade. Parade of people are desperate for water. So this one is water, one mouth, parade. Let's see if I can call it dwindle, because that's what I had it as before. Water was tossed on the protesters, the numbers began to dwindle. Water was tossed on the protesters, the numbers began to dwindle. The water was tossed on the protesters, their numbers began to dwindle. The water was tossed on the protesters, their numbers began to dwindle. The water was tossed on the protesters, their numbers began to dwindle. Mouth, mouth. Rice paddy. 10. Oh, early. Is that early? No. List. Two nouns. List of their top 10 brain teasers. The two mouths make a list of their top 10 brain teasers. The two mouths make a list of their top 10 brain teasers. The two mouths make a list of their top 10 brain teasers. The two mouths make a list of their top 10 brain teasers. The two mouths make a list of their top 10 brain teasers. The two mouths. This is a brain or a rice paddy. This is a 10 here. And that's a hard one. All right. Parade, one mouth. One mouth of the parade tests the food for everybody to see if it's too salty. Oh, God. List, and that is it a halberd? Where's the party? Okay, so we've got war, party, and list here. After getting a list, war, after the war, soldiers write a list of things they buy for their party. After the war, the soldiers buy a list of things they need for their party. After the war, the soldiers buy a list of things they need for their party. After the war, the soldiers buy a list of things they need for their party. Two mouths come up with a list of 10 brain teasers. Gold. Gold. I like gold. Was that gold in two parties? Coin. Oh yes, two of these we call a float. Oh, not that kind of float. Joker throwing out gold coins from the float in Batman. Joker throwing out gold coins from the float in Batman. Joker throwing out gold coins from the float in Batman. Joker throwing out gold coins from the float in Batman. Joker throwing out gold coins from the float in Batman. After the war, the soldiers come up with a list of things for the party. Water, float, fjord, crossing, shallow. Float has walked through shallow water. The float has walked through shallow water. The float has walked through shallow water. The float is walked through shallow water. Craft page item. It is a task to craft a page. Money, float. You'd think that would be coin. Inexpensive, cheap, okay. Buying float, money, cheap. So this bit on the left is sort of money or shellfish. And then this on the right is our float. Buying a float with money won't be cheap. 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 The Joker throws gold coins off the float to distract people. You can walk your float through shallow water. Correct. Stop. Stop. Few. Steps. Steps. Stop every few 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 steps. It's not cheap to buy a parade float. Water, step, stop, few. Ford or fjord? Step across the water at this ford crossing. 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 Step. Oops, maybe that's not easy. Step, page or step head. Yes, I repeatedly walk around. I repeatedly head. I repeatedly take a step and hope this Hansi will come into my head. I repeatedly take a step and hope this Hansi will come into my head. I repeatedly take a step and hope this Hansi will come into my head. I repeatedly take a step and hope this Hansi will come into my head. A ford crossing is a place where we can step across the water. Stop, flash, stop, moon, stop. What is it we agreed to stop? Stepping on the moon? We agreed to stop. An agreement? There we go. We agreed to stop going on the moon. We agree to stop going on the moon. We agreed to stop going on the moon. We agreed to stop going on the moon. Undertake. To anticipate. Mary Poppins looks forward to flying on her umbrella and putting a stop to misbehaving children. Mary Poppins looks forward to flying in on her umbrella and putting a stop to misbehaving children. Mary Poppins looks forward to floating in an umbrella, putting a stop to misbehaving children. I repeatedly take a step and stop, hoping this Hansi will come into my head. Stop, parade, small, one small, stop, parade, small, protest, intersect. Santa stopped the parade of little elves complaining about ages and because of their years of age. Santa stopped the parade of little elves complaining about the treatment of their age. Santa stopped the parade of little elves complaining about treatment of their age. Santa stopped the parade of little elves complaining about treatment of their age. Santa stopped the parade of little elves complaining about treatment because of their age. Mary Poppins looks forward to floating an umbrella, putting a stop to misbehaving children. Stop. One arrow stops a warrior. One arrow stops a warrior, even one from the military. One arrow can stop a warrior, even one from the military. One arrow can stop a warrior, even one from the military. One arrow can stop a warrior, even one from the military. One arrow can stop a warrior, even one from the military. One arrow can stop a warrior, even one from the military. Money, graft, levy. Tax. Oh. That's right. A military warrior stands at a bridge, stopping anyone and collecting a levy. A military warrior stands at a bridge, stopping anyone and collecting a levy. A military warrior stands at the bridge, stopping anyone and collecting a levy. A military warrior stands at a bridge, stopping anyone and collecting a levy. A military warrior stands at a bridge, stopping anyone and collecting a levy. Centre puts a stop to the parade of little people complaining about the ageist treatment. A warrior of the military. One arrow cannot stop warrior, even the military. Correct. Correct. Taskmaster. Politics, political correctness on the left. Taskmaster on the right. It just so happens. Mending. Settle on. To fix. The kid the boy must settle on, proving his determination by mending his teacher's house in various ways. The boy must settle on fixing his teacher's house in various ways. Karate Kid, the boy must settle on fixing his teacher's house in various ways. Bunny, the military warrior, stands at a bridge, stopping people and collecting a levy from those who pass. Whoa. Is that dirt and determination? Mending. You walk 10 miles, you'll need to mend your socks. Okay. You walk 10 miles, you will need to mend your socks. If you walk 10 miles, you will need to mend your socks. If you walk 10 miles, you will need to mend your socks. Walk. Summon. Beckon. Transcend. Marathon. Walker. Transcend his desires. The cheeseburger may summon him. Marathon walker must transcend his desires, even though a cheeseburger may summon him. Marathon walker must transcend his desires, even though a cheeseburger may summon him. A marathon walker must transcend his desires, even though a cheeseburger may summon him. A marathon walker must transcend his desires, even though a marathon walker must transcend his desires, even though a cheeseburger may summon him. Karate Kid must settle on various ways of mending his teacher's house. If you walk 10 miles, you will need to mend your socks. Walk. Parade. person in charge of running what? That's terrible. And also, there we go. Although I called it a runner as well. Let's call it a marathon walker will surpass a parade with a drop of sweat. A marathon walker will surpass a parade with a drop of sweat. A marathon walker will surpass a parade with a drop of sweat. A marathon walker will surpass a parade with a drop of sweat. A marathon walker will surpass a parade with a drop of sweat. A marathon walker will surpass a parade with a drop of sweat. A marathon walker transcends all seductions, even if a cheeseburger summons him. It just so happens you can mend. Oh, shit. To be sunshine and be happy, get some sunshine and mend your spirits. To be happy, get some sunshine and mend your broken spirits. To be happy, get some sunshine and mend your broken spirits. To be happy, get some sunshine and mend your broken spirits. That's a great one to know. Right, so I'm going to be right back for a little break. I managed to drill through quite a lot, only about 35 left. 35 more to go, and then we are in lunchtime. Behead. 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 Topic newspaper. Pages. Recent beheading. New topic in the newspaper pages. Recent beheading. New topic in the newspaper. 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 Recent beheading. Walk. The marathon walker is fast enough to surpass the parade with a drop of sweat. To be happy, you need sunshine to mend your gloomy spirits. Brush. Whoa. Jeez. What is that? I can't remember what I used to call this. Did I call it stretch or something? Stretch out your brush. Stretch out your brush and build something. 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 Stretch out your brush, build something. Stretch out your brush and build something. Stretch out your brush and build something. Beheading. Topic in the newspaper pages today is a beheading. Stretch correctly. If you want to prolong your life, make sure you stretch correctly. Say, what is it, courtyard? If you're in court, say the truth. Activity. When you're being born, your mother's words are prolonged. When you're being born, your mother's words are prolonged. When you're being born, your mother's words are prolonged. When you're being born, your mother's words are prolonged. When you're being born, your mother's words are prolonged. When you're being born, your mother's words are prolonged. When you're being born, Your mother's words are prolonged. Paint your brush and draw something. Stretch out the blueprints and build it. Grove. Determined. Into the woods. What? Kind of clear, I guess. It sounds like it would be like knocking down trees rather than clarity, but let's see. Yes, it's like clear as in obvious, not clear as in remove trees. So is clear in the house by removing all the trees in the grove. Plan is clear, then the house by removing all the trees. Plan is clear, then the house by removing all the trees. Plan is clear, then the house by removing all the trees. Plan is clear, then the house by removing all the trees. Birth. When your mother is giving birth, all of her words are prolonged. Stone. Grove. And chafe. Yes, foundation. And what's the difference between that and determined? Is it a big kick up? Or the hook? Features like stone and woods are the foundation of a good zoo. Features like stone and woods are foundation of a good zoo. Features like stone and woods are the foundation of a good zoo. The plan is clear. Remove. The plan is clear. Remove the trees. Garment. Logic. Temple. Ooh. There is a computer inside my cloak. 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 The foundation of a good zoo is nice rocks, nice groves. Keep your distance from grief. Pathetic. pity my friend with his top hat, scarf, can only see his mouth. Pity my friend with the top hat and scarf, you can only see his mouth. Good grief. Pity my friend with the top hat and scarf, you can only see his mouth. Good grief. Pity my friend with the top hat and scarf, you can only see his mouth. Good grief. I have a computer inside my cloak. Dirt. Lidded croc and a scarf. Good note. Just for names. Surname E1. E1 wraps is lidded in a scarf. E1 wraps his lidded cloth 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 in a scarf. Grief. Pity my friend with the top hat and a scarf. Good grief. Keep my distance from the lidded croc wrapped in a scarf on the road. Dirt. Is this demolish? Bad. Broken. Dirt. Flies. I pull down the hat. Has little spikes. Spikes fly towards my eye. Cover my garment in dust. This is bad. Everything just broke down. Dirt flies towards me. I pull down my top hat so that the spikes don't go into my eyes and get my garment all dusty. This is bad. I pull down my top hat over my eyes and make sure none of those spikes get in there. This is bad. I pull down my top hat over my eyes. Make sure none of those spikes get in there. This is bad. I pull down my top hat over my eyes. Make sure none of those spikes get in there. Dirt, lidded croc, garment, E1, cloak and dagger. is the first time you've been out of the Shire. Pulling himself with his cloak, clutching his dagger. It's the first time you've been out of the Shire. Pulling the coat, clutching his dagger. It's the first time you've been out of the Shire. Covering himself with his cloak, clutching his dagger. Towel. Possess a towel by my side. Cloth. So holding red linen cloth by his side. Canopy. What? And this is this hat. Sunburn. Can I call that wrist this time? Where was it? Yeah. This is the first time been out of the Shire. Curtain. Tree. White. Canopy. Cotton grows on a tree as white towels. 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 Seal, white towels. Inscription or no? What's the word? Brocade. When you help me find my white towel. It's got golden seal on it. On my white towel, it's got a golden seal on it. Help me find my white towel. It's got a golden seal on it. Help me find my white towel. It's got a golden seal on it. Help me find a white towel. It's got a golden seal on it. Help me find a white towel. It's got a golden seal on it. Help me find a white towel. It's got a golden seal on it. Hat. Wrap a towel around your head to reduce the risk of sunburn. Market. Lung. Whoa. 20 legs crown. Towel. I think sash, yes. 20-year-old. 20 eggs around cow. 20 eggs with cows, but only one would be the best and let drying brown. 20 people dry their legs with towels, but only one can be crowned the best. 20 people dry their legs, but only one can be crowned the best. 20 people dry their legs, but only one can be crowned the best. 20 people dry their legs, but only one can be crowned the best. Oh shit, about the sash. Leg drying crown and victory sash. 20 people dry their legs with towels, but only one can be crowned the best and win the crown and leg drying sash. Help me find my towel, white towel. Water sash stagnant. I leave my sash in the water for too long and it gets stagnant. So easy. I leave my sash in the water too long and it gets stagnant. Oops. I leave my sash in the water too long and it gets stagnant. I leave my sash in the water too long and it gets stagnant. I leave my sash in the water too long and it gets stagnant. Belt, torn. Tree with a belt wrapped around the middle. Tighten the belt, hundreds of sabers pop out looking like thorns. A tree with a belt wrapped around the middle. A tree with a belt wrapped around the middle. If you tighten it, thorns come out. Sash, 20 people drying their legs with towels. Anyone can be the best and win the sash and the crown. Maiden system. System for making leather belts involves slicing up a cow. The system for making leather belts involves slicing up a cow. The system for making leather belts involves slicing up a cow. Maiden. Manufactured in China. This garment was made in a system. 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 Thorns. Cloud. Right, this is cloud. Quote. It's to say, utter, like, absolute. It's to say something. say something in the old times, a speech cloud would show up. When you say something in the old times, a speech cloud would show up. When you say something in the old times, a speech cloud would show up. Rain, cloud, thunder, electricity, rain interacts with frost, rain interacts with the cold, frost, rain interacts with cold to make frost. Say something in the olden times, bubbles would come out. Ice, icicle. Tree. Investigate. The tree which only grows at daybreak. Did I do that 2 hours ago? Is that where that's come up again? Investigate the tree which only grows at daybreak. Water each in LA. Each drop of water is sacred. And then the tall children sit around the fire, taking pills, eating ripe roasted fruit. Nice. How long did that take? About 2 hours. I guess that's why I watched it up again. Whew. Okay. And then tomorrow, I can't be right. They're all today. So tomorrow I'll have about 65 cards to review, which is better than today. So a lot of them were quite easy, I think. Luckily, a lot I'd already seen before. And no mature ones yet. Cool. So it's working kind of well. Okay. Right. And I didn't have the chat up for ages. Okay, good. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. That was alright. We're done. It's like 12 o'clock. I can cook lunch. I'm free. Woo! Share. Bye.